welcome to Craft Vault here on Crafters TV with me, George Akid. Yes, one of your new presenters here on Crafters TV. Hope you are well. Now, if you are wondering who I am, I can tell you how you can find out a little bit more about me and a chance to win yourself some amazing goodies in a few moments. Because this is Craft Vault, an amazing show, an amazing 2 hours of an amazing deals. Yes, we are opening the vault doors, we are digging deep, and we are bringing those deals to you wherever you may be in today. And yes, of course, producer Johnny, you are right. It is, of course, freebie frenzy deals. We are just giving stuff away. Honestly, some of the stuff it is fantastic. So make sure you're sticking around. Now, as always, I'm not by myself. I am new, but I've not been left off the leash that long. Yes, we have been joined by my Barnsley friend, the Bacon, the Barnsley and Crafters Online team. Yes, it is, of course, the wonderful Debbie Robinson.
Ooh, yay, back again. Show number 2 of 3 today. Really looking forward to this one as well because we've got some amazing goodies on the show where you're going to be able to grab hold of some of what I call our favourites at some knockdown prices. So love some of these things that we've got on the show. I'm going to start off showing you a couple of samples with the stamps, the layering stamps where you can create the same stamp. Would you believe you could create these 2 different style cards? And then you've also got the ability, I mean, look at the size of this one.
It's gorgeous.
But you can do that with these stamps. You've got the ability to keep it, whether it's just a little part or whether you want to extend it. That's what you're going to be able to do with these stamps. We've got lots of lovely Christmas edibles on here where you're going to be able to use all of these beautiful dies to create yourself some really fabulous cards. And then we've got some Hunky Dory. So excited. So I'm telling you now with the Hunky Dory, I'm going to show you three sheets of card that we're going to use. We're going to create 4 different cards with, and again, some beautiful designs in there that you're going to be able to use. We've got tons planned for you in this next 2 hours. So pull up a chair, grab a cuppa and come and join me and George for this next couple of hours of crafty fun.
Yes, and get a biscuit because I like biscuits. Now, as always, we want you to get involved with the show in the usual places online, on Facebook, Instagram, and of course, comment on YouTube as well. You can get social with us. There's all the details below. And if you want to find out a little bit more about me, head to Facebook, type in George Akid CC, and you can get the chance to win your very own Gemini Go. Yes, I am giving you the chance to win this all until Friday, the 21st of May, until 8 AM UK time. So head on there, you'll see the picture of the Gemini Go. Comment below it, like the page, and make sure you tell me how long you've been watching Crafters Companion and one of your favourite things, and you could be in the chance to win this. Retails usually at £90. What a great little addition. And Debbie was telling me earlier that you can take that on travels with you. You've got a little battery pack and everything. You can take that with you. Right, we have got some amazing thing. Let's open that craft vault. Let's give you a sneak peek in what we are showing you. Debbie has just shown you some of these. These are the background layering stamps, spring display, and bees in the border. I love that. Priced £11.69. Is that how much they are at? £11.69, $17.95. Saving yourself over £27.41. And don't forget, Club Inspire, which I'm sure you're all aware of by now, Platinum, you're getting an extra 20% off as well. So you're going to get that for a steal today. We've got the foil stamp die background collection. Now, if you are wondering what foil stamps are, we'll show you a little bit later on what all foil stamps are about. If you're new or experienced, always great to learn new things. This is $17.99, $26.37, usually $29.99 each. So you're going to be saving yourself over £42, over about 70, loads of savings, about 67% off that. Amazing stuff. Then we are heading over to Hunky Dory. We love a bit of Hunky Dory here on Crafters TV. The everlasting memories. Like us today, we are creating everlasting memories. You've got the collection with luxury toppers, inserts and papers, priced at £18.98, $27.98. Half price, an amazing saving. Right. We're keeping with Hunky Dory. Look at these amazing gift bag dies with Moonstone. This beautiful, the Hunky Dory stuff is always brilliant. Half price again, £24.99, $36.49. Stamps we're keeping with Hunky Dory. They are spoiling us at the moment. For the love of the stamps, the great outdoors collection with 76 elements, some amazing stamps. I'll have a quick look at those a little bit later on. £23, $97.35, pounds, sorry, should I say, $35.97. And they're the backgrounds that go those steps. Again, a great saving, $19.97, $29.97. Right, back to our Gemini cuts out, our die cuts. We've got the butterflies and birds decorative outline stamp and die collection with the 22 elements. If you work this out for price per element, an absolute bargain. $17.99. You are saving yourself over, or what do you say, Johnny? 80% on that. 80%. $22.45. Bargains galore. And we've not finished. No. What's this? Oh, I'll show you. Some 3D layering stencils, 3-piece collection, $8.99. Wow, that is just straight. Usually £10 each, and you're getting all 3 for $8.99. That's less than what you'd pay for one of them. $10.75. Wow. And I know it's May, I know it is, but you can never think too early about Christmas. Look at these Christmas edgeable dies, 5-piece collection, $11.98, $17.98. A saving, a huge saving. Get those in the basket. You buy, basically what happens here is you buy 2, you get 3 for free. But don't worry, we'll do all that for you. Some amazing deals there for you here in Craftful. Like always, we bring you some amazing deals on Craftful and ensure that we give the savings straight to you. And freebie frenzy all until Wednesday, loads and loads of little freebies. But enough about me talking. We're going to have a look at these amazing background layering stamps. Now, Debbie just showed you these with the bees. Look at these beautiful stamps. Now, I am looking at these going, those cards that Debbie showed me earlier were amazing. 2 different cards. Debbie, how do we achieve something amazing with these wonderful stamp sets?
Well, very easily, can I just tell you? Really, really easy. They're very, very simple. They come to you in 3 parts. So you've got 3 different styles of sets of stamps here in that one pack there. And each one have labelled up. So you've got your 1, your 2 and your 3. Now, it's very simple, the concept of how you work this. And you'll see with what we've got on here, stamp 1 gives you the design, stamp 2 gives you another design, and stamp 3, when you bring it together, really does bring up a beautiful, fully layered piece. However, you have got what I love about these stamps, that creatability, because you can use these in different ways. So by using stamp 1 and 2 together, this is the look that you're going to be able to create. By using stamp 2 and 3 together, this is a different look that you're going to be able to create. And then obviously 1 and 3 gives you another look, and then all 3 together gives you a very detailed, textured look. So they're an absolutely brilliant stamp, and each one of them you can use independently on their own, but they're so easy. I mean, even on the packaging, we're even giving you a little colour tip on how you can use them. But you can apply these to absolutely any colour scheme that you want to. Now, I've chosen the bees in the borders, and I am going to use, all 3.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to show you a little technique that you can do to just use one of them on their own to create a little background one as well. So first things first, they're all photopolymer stamps, so you know full well this is a crisp, beautiful, gives you crisp, beautiful stamping each and every single time. Now, I've got my platform out, made with my magnetics on there, so I've already popped a piece of paper on and stuck my magnets down to stop it from going anywhere. And literally, I'm going to use that as a grid to help me guide this where I want it to go. Now, I'm going to give you a little Debbie top tip here. So these are my own stamps that I've got, what I've had for a while now.
Yeah.
You'll see that each one are numbered on the packaging, number 1, but when it comes to the actual stamp itself, they're not on there. So all I'm going to tell you is take a permanent marker and mark yourself number 1 in the same place, so that when it comes to putting them back onto their carrier sheet, you know exactly where they're going to be going, and you're not going to get them upside down or back to front or anything like that. It's just a little tip. And another little tip, when you are using one of our platforms, and I'll just turn this over, when you're popping this on, make sure that you're using the grid to help you where you're going to place it.
Yeah.
So don't just stick it randomly down and expect to get that each and every single time. You need to be a little bit more precise than that, George.
Yes,
so I'm going to use my grid. Let's have a look. I'm going to go to the number 2 line, which is back to front, but you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and then I'm going to come down to the number 2 line as well. So by that I mean I'm taking me 2 to me 2 and I'm going to place it there, and I'm going to use that as a little bit of a clue as to where I want to stamp. So let me just make sure I've got that on the right line. And it does mean as well, when you come into doing that layering, that you get that precision stamping
Yes.
every single time. So number two, and let me just make sure it's going to be on my paper, okay? Yep, absolutely fine. So now I'm just going to choose my colours that I'm going to use. So I've using some quick dry inks for these, and I've gone for Lemon Tonic, Honey Pot and Jet Black. And the reason I'm using quick dry, non-smudge, because as we know, stays wet while it's on the, wait a minute, I always get this wrong way around.
Go on.
Non-porous, porous.
Porous is absorbent, non-porous is the opposite. And the only reason I know that is because SpongeBob SquarePants theme tune, who is absorbent and porous has he, SpongeBob SquarePants. Thank you. Here all week, try the beef.
Oh dear me, I knew there'd be some kind of way of remembering. Anyway, while it's absolutely brilliant for these. I mean, you can use all your other ink pads as well, but I prefer quick dry because it is that non-smudge. The minute it hits that surface, it's instantly dry. So I'm just taking my Lemon Tonic on my number one stamp.
Gorgeous, that colour.
Oh, it's, do you know, I've got a firm favourite of ink pads. Lemon Tonic is up there with the rest of them. Fuchsia and Parakeet being the others as well. And Crushed Velvet maybe.
I love the names.
We've got some gorgeous names. What I've just done though is I've just covered all of that stamp up. Now when you put your number one into position, and like I said, I remembered using my grid, the start of me, can you see there?
Yep.
It's on my number two line,
Yep.
number two line. Just makes it easier when you come in to use this. And another thing as well, and especially, I mean, we've got a bit of a low counter, well, high counter, I'm low in size, height. Thank you, Johnny, thank you. Producer Johnny there whispering in me ear. I am small. And at home, I would be stood up, but I'd be stood over the stamp and giving it a good old press there. But the thing about the magnetic one, having the magnetic stamping platform means that if you do miss, and you miss areas, you can go back in. But you can see the lovely,
at that.
and I absolutely love the stamping platform for that reason. And I know it's one of Jan's favourites and Debbie Fisher's favourites. It's one of those firm favourites that we use. But even that on its own just looks absolutely beautiful. Now I'm just going to move that to one side for a second while I clean my stamp down. Been really
Clean.
good today.
If you are wondering where you can get that stamping platform, and if you are new to Crafters Companion, they are in stock on our website. Head there, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu. Head there and you can get that into your basket alongside all these amazing deals that we are showing with you here in Craft Vault. They are in stock, and like Debbie's just shown you how easy those platforms are to use. A staple, I should say, for people.
Debbie was saying that, but you know, I said I'd use my number two and my number two. I hadn't. I've used it over number two. Oh, do you know, it's a good job. I might just put myself a little mark there to remember. In fact, let me keep my finger there for a second, because I thought I got it on my number two line here, George, but it turns out I've got it at 2 and a little bit. So just remind me of that one, George, when I'm putting my next one on.
I've just got to stop you there, Debbie. We've already sold out of something here in Crafted Vault. These Christmas edibles that we were going to show you a little bit later on, sold out, already gone. They're already gone. Chuck them away. I won't chuck them because they are really nice. Sold out, as the words of Benjamin Mosby. If there's red... No, I forgot
Wait a minute. If there's green on the screen, still won't be seen.
That's green.
If there's red...
Don't scream and shout. It's now. Hold now.
Sold out.
I'll get a text off him in a minute saying, stop using my things. Those are my things. Right, sold out. Forget it. Gone. You missed it.
Oh, no, George.
I know. And
I've got a demo planned with one of them.
They look good, them. They look really good.
Oh, do you know, we might have to do a little bit of on-the-spot crafting with this. Right, number two is my next layering stencil. And again, you can see I've popped my little number two in that top corner.
Yep.
It just helps me personally. Now, what did I tell you to remind me, George?
That it's number two.
It's number two and the one
I was listening,
mark.
I promise.
Just to make sure I'm getting in the right place, and I'm just going to lift it up. I have to do things, you'll understand this technique, by eye.
By eye.
By eye, you'll know what I mean by that, won't you, George?
Yeah, you got to do it by eye.
So the next colour I'm going in with is our honey pot. Obviously, you can be using the colour scheme that you want. I've just chosen these particular colours because I think it works really well with the theme. And I'll tell you what I love about them is I don't have to do any colouring with the layering stamps. I love colouring, but sometimes when you want to make something quick and easy, this is the best way moving forward using layering stamps because you don't have to do any of that. And then simply, all we're going to do is go back over there and let's just make sure I've got that nice coverage all the way along. And if I think I've missed anywhere, I can go back in. So I ain't quite hit there.
Yep.
And that's what I love about this platform. Pop it back into it. It's got little
Grooves.
Cups.
Yep.
Cups that you put your legs into. Grooves. Grooves, that'll be the one that I'm going for. And again, all you're going to do is give it a good coverage all the way along. And look, you can see that's starting to build up really beautifully. If you're not happy, you could always go back in. So you could add a little,
Have you got ink on the desk?
Ink on there.
On the brand new desk?
Yeah, thank goodness our lovely Charlotte hasn't gone in too close that you can see it. So I'm quite happy that she's got the camera angled there so no one can see my little faux pas. But going back to what I was saying was, if you want a more stronger colour, you can go back in and you can re-stamp over it. And look at that. It's already brought it out a little bit more just by adding another colour on there. So Debbie's going to bring in, clean up a mess first. And then I'm going to just cover that over. And again, just keeping things nice and tidy, nice and neat. You'll not know me very well, George, at the minute, but I am what is known as a very, very messy crafter.
Debbie Messy. Messy Debbie.
Messy Debbie, yeah. That lovely poem that was wrote for me earlier.
Yes.
By, we're assuming our lovely Ben. It's very true. It's very true of me.
Yeah, but we didn't play crafts right this morning.
We did indeed.
I did lose, I'm not gonna lie. I've got over it. It's fine.
George, you did really well. Let's not get, it's not like your first time. You did really, really well.
Saturday. Hey, I've just thought of another song. When you put your little stamping thing, get into the groove.
Oh, I love that one.
I'm available
love that one.
to book for weddings and stuff. If you need a singer, Johnny does backing vocals. Actually, I must admit, I heard this on Wake Up Call the other day. Craig and Ben were talking about boy bands and stuff.
Were they?
Yeah, the crafty boy band. I wasn't mentioned. It's fine. No, it's fine, Johnny. You and Ben, you have fun. I'm fine. Get other George in. It's fine. It's good. I'm not sad about it or anything. Loads of love for this. The wonderful Runny has sent in a picture of her layered card. We might get a chance to look at that a little bit later on. Thank you, Charlotte.
A lady card?
Yeah, she's made a bee layered card, and she sent a picture in. So hopefully we can have a look at that in a little bit. Yeah. We've got it. Oh, God. That's perfect. Karen on Facebook, I have this set. Excited to see what Debbie does with it. She makes a mess. Not of this card, of the set. She's on it. Sue Richmond on YouTube. I've had all my Crafters Companion stuff delivered. It must be time to order now. And now is the time, Sue. At these prices, you can't go wrong. And the wonderful Laura on YouTube. I had a Crafters Companion package waiting under my doormat. Lol. I didn't think I was getting anything delivered today. Well, there you are. It's under the doormat. I hate it when they do that. When they deliver stuff, other companies do this. They deliver things, and you go, "Oh, well, that was getting delivered," and then you go outside. It's in the bin or something. They put it in the blue paper bin.
Right, Debbie's just trying to work out what she's done here.
Just
hang on a minute, George. Just hang on a minute. I think I got my stamp in the wrong place because when I came to pop it on, then I was like, hang on a minute. And this is a perfect example of making sure you get it in the right place at the right time, so that you're not making a mistake.
Sorted. But this is the thing with the stamp pad, it makes it so easy. You can peel it away, you can check it all because it's clear, you can see what you're doing, you can make sure that you're not making any mistakes.
Absolutely. Oh,
look at that.
Love that. I'm just going to add a little bit more black just on the bottom because I think I might have missed it, but it's just to show you. Do you know what I was thinking? I wish I'd have used pigment ink on this one.
Right.
Because I could have used a pigment black ink over the top and then popped a little bit of clear embossing powder over to just finish and seal that off and give it a more enamelled look. Ooh, you think about these things afterwards, George.
I know.
I'm a bit like that. I'm very creative, but I sometimes think, oh my God, that looks beautiful. Yeah. Honestly,
if I don't say so
absolutely
myself.
Gorgeous. Really beautiful. And you can see just how gorgeous. And I keep forgetting Debbie Fisher pops a layer of repositional spray on the bottom of the platform to stop it from moving. But absolutely fabulous. And look how gorgeous that looks. Now, what I'm going to show you, George, I did tell you that I used actually this stamp, the last one, the number 3 stamp.
Yeah.
And what I did was I created myself a little background piece. Now, I made it bigger than the actual stamp. However, because it's not one of those patterns that like, you can actually get like a nice solid pattern over there just by stamping it in 4 different places. And that's all I did with that one. So that is actually, the size of that one is just slightly under 7 inches by 7 inches. The matte black cardstock is the one that's 7 inches by 7 inches. And then I'm just going to pop that down. That's giving me a little, let's put it that way. Yeah, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that way. So I'm just going to pop that on, and that creates myself a little background panel. And again, these stamps, so versatile. That's what you're going to be able to do with them. 2, I still can't get, I'm just looking at that price. I had to look up then just to check. 2 for £11.69 is a crazy price.
You're saving yourself 70%. That's crazy.
I feel like it's a little bit of a mini cartload show, this one. It really is. Now, all I've done with that one, because you see there with my colours, I've just literally added a few gems, popped onto some matte black cardstock. I did another one in just plain black this time, so it was that same stamp. But what it's going to do is create me a little background panel. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more glue on. But you can have a real good fun with these stamps, and that's what I love about them.
Yeah.
I love the layering factor, but get you the right way around, Debbie, your bee's going upwards. I love the fact that you can create different looks with them by using those different 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, which sounds really daft, but that's exactly what you're going to be able to do with them. You've got the ability to create whatever you want with those stamps. Background panels, foreground panels, use it in backgrounds of your crafting, what about in your scrapbook pages? Get it the right way around, Debbie.
I love that
and then
card.
just pop that on the front, and then I've just used one of the Hunky Dory stamps that we've got on. One of the for the love of stamping. This is in that sunny one, and this is sending you sunny smiles, because I thought that worked really well with this. I just love that idea of the florals there, the bees. I've added a few gems on there, just to highlight it. I always say, I call it titivating. And now Debbie deciding where she's going to put. I'm going to go there.
Put it there. I'd say
that. Let's go there. So again, let's just pop that in. Oops, have I got a gem in the way? Yes, I may have got a gem in the way. Let me just move my gem out of the way for a second. And again, if you're wondering where I got these gems from, again, from the Hunky Dory range, there's gems. I think there are gems on a roll and stuff like that. But look how you can now create all these beautiful panels, and I mean that one didn't take that long.
No.
I know I'd kind of cheated because I'd already done a few elements at home, but just showing you what you can make with them and how you can incorporate them into your card making. And even that just on its front would look absolutely fabulous. I've got another one spare though there that I'm going to use now.
Look,
so
that's
chop that
beautiful.
up and keep that. But yeah, so easy to use, George. Honestly, I love these stamps.
So easy to use.
Very easy to use, and that's what I love about them. And if you are a stamper that finds things difficult to stamp with, get yourself a platform. Just make it a lot easier. Because I am suffering with my arm of late, that's why I've used my stamping platform. It makes stamping so much easier as well. It really
Absolutely.
does.
A lot of love for these stamps. Loads of people loving those, and they do look amazing. And people are loving, Debbie, your nails. Not gonna lie, they're loving your nails.
Thank you.
Yes, look at those little nails. They're beautiful. Beautiful.
A bit of DIY going off there.
Bit of DIY.
Yeah, a bit of DIY again.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
DIY Debbie. That's what they could. That's my new nickname.
That's
DIY Debbie.
DIY Debbie, love it. Background layering stamps, springs display, and bees in the border, $11.69, saving yourself over 70% here on Craftful. Wow, they are some amazing deals. Right, let's have a look at what else we've got and got. These are very cute. I do love these. These little books. Now you can buy these individually, and they are the little books of there's different, all half price, and some amazing little elements in these books. I'm going to show you. We're going to start. We're going to start with a little book of flower children. Let's look at the flower children first. Okay. Now this little book of flower children is stunning inside. All these beautiful. We've got chrysanthemums. I can't say the word. Chrysanthemum's mum in there. Look at these amazing little pictures. Christmas rose. These amazing would look beautiful on cards. Cut out, I'm just going there. Yeah, you get a few of each. I'll push your point out. There you've got the windflower. Beautiful blues. 144 pages in here. And you get a few of each as well. Don't think you're just going to get one of each kind. Look at that poppy. That's gorgeous there for an autumn card. That would look beautiful. Moving it up there. These are the little book of flower children. 144 sheets for $4.99. And at the end there, you are getting some little cutouts as well to add to your cards. Everything to match in. And there's different ones, not only the little flower children. We've also got, what do you want to look at next then, Johnny? Happy Hippos, yes, I love this. It's not Hungry Hippos, which I feel like it should be. You are getting 144 sheets again in the Hungry Hippos. 24 different designs. So you've got the clouds there. They're trying to show you these. They're really small and nimble, but they're trying to show you more. You've got the pictures there of the hippos and the blue. Oh, you like that, Charlotte? Director Charlotte likes the hippo there. Look at these for a newborn baby. How nice would that be? And they all match as well. So you can do these in sets, and they've got the extreme close-up of the happy hippo. But Director Charlotte is loving these, okay? You want the happy hippo, you can buy it for $4.99, Charlotte. You can get that today. And you get the basket, and that is true. Your first order, you get 20% off because you go straight to new customer to be a Club Inspire member. Right, and then working our way through, what about this hippo? Do you like this hippo, Charlotte? Oh, there they are, a little family of hippos. There they are. What are a family of hippos called? I don't know. Gaggle of hippos. Right, hippos with balloons. Look at family. Every time we have family of hippos. There they are. Loads of little hippos. There are loads and loads. Nice backgrounds as well to go with them. More hippos together. It's like a family album of hippos. But they look beautiful. Great for newborn baby cards. Right, what else? We've got thank yous. A blort of hippos. There you are. You can buy a blort of hippos. And then we've also got our thank you little books. Again, more beautiful little cards. 144 sheets. Here they are. Look at the size of that. I mean, look at the thickness of that there. Look at all that you're getting. You are going to get all these. You're a diamond, you are super, rainbow in the storm, here, heart. That's beautiful, that. Thank you cards. Donut, no, I don't know what to do without you. We've had donuts here today at Crafters TV. I don't know what to do without you. Love these really modern little funky designs. You are Top Cat. Oh, look at him, he's like a beautiful little thing. Bees, whales, cheers pal, great little thank you cards. Little dogs, you rock, you are terrific. Dynamite, there we are. That is our thank you collection there, $4.99. And last but not least, you can buy the little book of the Animal Kingdom. That's the Animal Kingdom. Again, more amazing designs. Look at these beautiful, absolutely stunning designs here. That giraffe there is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, with the little baby giraffes, which are called calves, I think. I'm learning something. Horses, those beautiful, they look mystical, those horses there. Amazing. Bears, eagles and wolves, butterflies and dragonflies, swans, tigers, more tigers, flamingos, peacocks, hummingbirds, so many different designs. Look, it is the entire Animal Kingdom. These are all priced at $4.99 each, and you get these amazing little addition to any set, half price. And I think you're getting, for what you're getting loads of little individual things which go really nice for those different cards. Then, moving on, we are looking at Hunky Dory, a great little set here that you are getting all together. We will start with the Everlasting Memories Luxury Paper Collection, because this is what you're getting. You're getting the luxury paper collection. Again, more luxury paper for you to have a look at. This paper is absolutely stunning. All different designs, all matching, all working together. We're doing the hard work for you. You haven't got to stand there looking for it. Again, beautiful designs there, then spinning it around that beautiful butterfly design. Just gorgeous, nice and matte. Then the keys there, just stunning. Bring it down to this beautiful green on the back of that as well. Then down to the roses. And as well, if the paper wasn't enough for you, we are also giving you, you're getting 24 sheets of paper, and then you are also getting the pop-outs as well. So you can see that little, as it shines there in the line as well, the toppers as well. So these all pop out as well, cut out, pre-cut, so you can do these into your designs, into your cards, all matching with that paper as well. We are doing the hard work for you. More card for you, more card stock, gorgeous with that little gold embossing there on it as well. You see that in the light, gorgeous as well. And you get 6 of the top sheets as well. And if that wasn't enough for you as well, the other thing we're giving you as well is this little box of Everlasting Memories gift tag pad. Now, I love it when you get a gift and then you get the present and the tag to match as well. So in this little book, there are 48 different tags which match to the presents as well. There's a couple of each design. So all those cards and all those pieces of paper that we've just shown you have a corresponding tag as well. So imagine you've got someone's nice little birthday present and then you can tag it along with the matching card as well, the little gift tag. All of that in there together, priced at $18.98, $27.98. And I think sometimes the gift tag, if you do what my mum does when she gets a card, is actually cuts it off and then makes a gift tag out of it after. But that's what a lot of people do. But these tags are just beautiful. Already as well, I'll just show you this quick on this one, the holes already if I can punch that out for you, pre-punched out. So you've got the hole in there already. Just put some string in there, ribbon, whatever you want to put in there and attach to your present. That's going to make someone a beautiful little gift as well. So they are priced $18.98, $27.98, plus your Club Inspire 20% off. Deb, for 15, how much? 15? £15.18, $22. Amazing saving with Club Inspire. Right, Debbie, what have you got to show us with this amazing everlasting memory set?
Oh, it's just adorable. It really is the most beautiful and vintage tones.
Yes.
And my head straight away thinks of things that we've just brought out as a company: vintage diary, letters from the heart. This collection will work beautifully with those, and that's got my creative juices flowing, so to speak. So it is a standalone product, and if you've known or don't know anything about Hunky Dory, well, where have you been? Because this company has been running for a long time now. Actually, I'm just thinking that they'll be coming up to a birthday this 11th or 12th year or something like that. They've been going on for quite a while, and they're just absolutely fabulous at what they do. And for me, a big part of my crafting journey, because that's exactly where I started with kits like this from Hunky Dory and Kanban and all those other things as well. But Hunky Dory is something that has stayed steadfast in my heart throughout my whole crafting journey. And this collection is just exquisite. So first things first, when you get it out, I want you to get your kits out, because you're getting everything you need. George has just run through everything you're going to get.
There's so much. I was dropping it. I'm not going to lie.
Much. And it tells you that you're going to make 16 cards as a minimum. I'm here to tell you, you can get a heck of a lot more. Take your white stamping card, get some of our gold card stock or craft card stock. This will work beautifully with it. And like I said, the vintage papers that we've had in the vintage diary and letters from the heart is going to work beautifully with this as well. But all I do when I get my kits, and I'm like it every single time I get a kit, I get my corresponding papers and I match them up with the papers that come with it. So you can see that lovely lady. And the foiling on these are just exquisite.
Yes.
You can see that gorgeous foiling. And it's all on adorable, scoreable cardstock as well, which makes it absolutely perfect for making card blanks out of these. My Auntie Jean, God rest her soul, this is what she lived for. She loved Hunky Dory kits.
Yeah.
And right up until her dying breath, bless her heart, she loved using these kits because it was a simplicity, but this stunning elegance that you got every single time with these. And that's all I've done, is I'm just literally marrying up those cards. This is what me and my Auntie Jean used to do on a Sunday afternoon when I used to go over. I'd sit there and I'd get all the kits together and I'd make sure that she'd got every single corresponding cardstock with the matching one, and you can see that's all I've done, and I've done that throughout the whole of that collection all the way through. I've just matched them up with their papers. So what can you do with these and how can you make them go a long way? Well, you chop into them, George.
Right,
and that's exactly, honestly, this is what I've done with mine. So I'm just going to show you, I've got my two here and my topper sheet. And it's just a question of what can you bring in your crafty stash where you're going to be able to use and make them go longer. Because it gives you a guide of 16 cards that you can make. But I'm here to tell you, you're going to be able to make a heck of a lot more. So this is our white stamping card, George, and I'm making myself a card that measures 7 by 7 inches. So when I'm ever doing that, that's 7 by 7. I then make one 8 by 7 and score an inch in, and I'm just going to make my card blank by attaching that together. So again, I'm just going to place that into there. Let's just make sure I've got that nicely stuck in there, George.
Yep.
Perfect. And then I'm ready to go because I've got my 7 by 7 card blank. I've taken part of the inserts and chopped into the inserts and used some of our matte mirror gold. Again, if I was being a little bit careful, I'd have been a bit more frugal and I'd have gutted that out. But that's going to sit on the inside of my card. So let's bring in this element to it. And this is what I'm talking about when you're going to be able to make all of these things with this kit. So easy, honestly. But the quality that you're going to make from them is just outstanding. Now, I've taken one of those, this is the cardstock, and I'll show you, that's snippability factored again.
Yeah,
I've taken a chunk out of there, that's all I've done. And what I've done to make sure that I get the perfect matting and layering is this is 7 by 7, so this piece is a 6 3/4 square inch, and that this is a 6.5 by 6.5 square inch. And that's just going to fit nicely inside to give me the perfect matting and layering. And I absolutely, do you know, to this day, George, I adore Hunky Dory products.
Well, everyone's loving Hunky Dory. Jean on Facebook, I love Hunky Dory. I have one collection and a lot of the scoreable paper. Aisha said, hey, yes, Debbie, please give me some inspiration on how to utilise this beautiful collection. Beautiful being the word. Beth just made hubby's birthday card with Hunky Dory Enchanted Forest collection. I think this Hunky Dory stuff, with the pads as well, which are priced very reasonable, are amazing, giving you loads of inspiration. And sometimes it is that little inspiration that you need, and that's what we do really good here. Debbie's going to show you this, and you'll go, actually, I could do this with it. And like you said, we're giving you the set so everything matches up. All the little tags and all the pop-outs all match with each other.
Absolutely it does, it really, really does. Now I'm going back to my little topper sheet, and all I've done with this, George, is I've taken this frame here, I've popped it out, and the lovely thing about this is it creates like a 3-stage frame. So you've got your outer frame, your inner frame, and then your inner piece. And all I've done is I've popped some foam pads onto the back. However, going back to those papers that are in the inserts, and I'll just grab one to show you what I mean, because they are double-sided. I've taken one of these sheets and I've chopped in the tiniest amount that I've used for these to create myself 4 panels, and again backed it onto, and I mean, difficulty is there, what piece are you going to use? Because it's just absolutely beautiful. And that comes in your inserts, George. So I'm just going to pop these onto the back to create myself some little panels. I'll make sure I've got my florals going right way around, and I'm just going to drop them on first just so I've got them all lined up. The reason I'm using my all-purpose glue as well is that wiggle time to get them lined up where I want them. So I'm going to do exactly the same with my other 2 pieces. So I've taken 4 pieces to create a little bit of a panel, a decorative panel I'm going to call it, in the background. And then I'm going to bring in those pieces that came from my topper pad, and then I'm going to show you as well how many cards you can make. So this demo, although they're all quick, because I've already pre-made them, so to speak.
Yes.
I just want to show you what you can make from them. And sometimes we don't get the time to do that. We only just make one and then leave the rest. But I just want to try and get that all in.
I think
just
you're right
going to have
with
a
that.
quick peek at that to make sure it's all in line and nice and neat. Yep, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to take my foam pads off, and then we're going to place this into the centre. And again, you could build that frame up. I'm thinking with these frames, pictures of your loved ones, like, you know, your older pictures that you might have, of your family members, a little bit vintagey going off there. And I'm going to place that down just into the centre of those 2. I might keep that one. I might keep that for a different, something else. I might just go in with this one because I've already got myself a little tag on here as well. So let's just play. In fact, normally it could go in there, but I'm going to have it a little bit off the centre, so to speak. Pop that down. That's
nice.
Yep, nice and straight. Then I've got myself my little tag on here as well, so I'm just going to add my little tag. Although Debbie seems to have misplaced one of the birthday things. Not to worry, not to worry. I'm going to just bring in hot glue gun. I'll pop a little bit of hot glue on the back there. And then again, this is just one of the elements from that topper sheet, and I'll bring that back in so you can see topper sheet. Taken one of those. Let's just pop that, go in the opposite way, and then I'll just bring out this one. And again, actually, that's where you were, you little monkey. There, I knew I'd got it already.
Well,
have a lovely day.
We knew you would, Debbie. I didn't think anything else.
And then team it up. Again, this is optional, but team it up with perhaps a couple of little gems. And again, this is from the Hunky Dory range. Just finished off that with a couple of little gems in top corner, and I'll go in bottom corner. And this is at me and my Auntie Jean, we used to just sit and make cards on a Sunday afternoon. And because of the quality, I mean, that's just one. And I'm going to show you that one first, how quick and easy that was to do with a beautiful inside. However, we've still got the rest of those toppers. So shall I make a quick more? Shall I show you a few more we can make?
Yeah, let's see a couple more. Do you know what? I was just thinking at this price, Debbie, you know, you were saying, oh, we don't know which side of the paper to use. At this price, you could buy a couple of sets. Stock yourselves up with a card. And actually, I think 4 Holidays Designs on YouTube has just summed this up perfectly with these sets. My husband watched for a minute or 2 and said, that's cheating having everything all pre-cut. All you've got to do is glue it. Well, it's not cheating, it's just making your life easy. It's so simple. If you don't have a die cutter, if you don't have the machine, you buy one of these sets, you are going to be able to do so much already. And like Debbie's shown you with these sets, everything's pre-cut. It's just a matter of just popping it out. It is as simple as that.
Yep, absolutely. Now, the next one I'm doing, and when I talked about that, getting the most out of your kit.
Yeah.
Again, go back into our white stamping card. I use it all the time to make all my card bases. I know I might sound like a broken record, but I truly do. I go through huggings of the stuff because I refuse to buy cards, blanks. I can make them myself. I've got all the, you know, we've got as Ultimate Pro, we've got the scoreboards. I can be making all these myself. That's exactly what I've done with this one. This is a 5x7 card, and I've literally scored it in half. So you take that, score it in half, and scored it in half again to create this lovely fold back. Very, very simple. You can see just how easy that is to do. I've had because obviously I used that part of the card.
Yes.
But I've got this part left over. So what I've done is I have literally taken some more cardstock there. I'm going to pop that onto the back. Let's just give that a little covering of glue. We're going to place that on. And again, whenever I'm doing measurements, I just think about the base. So I know that this is a 5x7 again. So I've just gone down 1/4 inch, and it's exactly what I do every single time. I take 1/4 inch off to create the perfect matten layer. So literally, I know I can't, you know, it's one of those what do they call it? It's foolproof,
yeah,
kind of way of using it.
Yeah.
And then I've made myself some extra little pieces here as well, and panels. I've done one where I've put a little bit of ribbon that I got out of my crafty stash, and I thought, you know what, that'll look beautiful on this. And this is from that paper again, that double-sided paper. I only took the 4 squares out. I'd still got all this lot to play around with. So I thought, oh, I'll make a couple of panels out of that. So again, it's that longevity, not longevity, it's that making the most of your kit.
Yes.
Making the most. And again, all the only extra things that I've used on here, apart from me me glues and things like that, is me stamping card. And then I've used our, it was from the luxury glitter, do you know the luxury gold glitter cardstock where it gets the glitter and the matte and the mirror? That's what I've used. It's the matte from there. But again, think about all the other things that you have in your collection. And I'm just going to finish that little panel to have a nice little panel on that side as well. And again, it's just taking little elements from there and building it up to create, and this is card number 2. I'm aiming to get 4 out of that piece of card, and that's just the minimum what you can make, you know, literally make last. Now again, I've used that element, so there's this element on here, and again this time I've kept it solid. So what I've done is I actually put a little bit of tape down and then just covered it with a little bit of that panel just to get a nice little edge when it's hanging over the edge there. Popped a few foam pads on, and I made sure that the foam pads were stuck over the frame so that the frame wouldn't move. You could put something like a double-sided tape on the back. You could mount it onto some white stamping card. But all I'm going to do is just place that central to there. There we go. And then I've actually taken another one of those from that element. So I've taken this one this time. I've threaded a bit of ribbon through there because it's already got the hole in. And again, let's pop that underneath. No, actually, I'll have it going that way. Let's go upwards.
Nice.
And it's sealed with love and best wishes. So again, so that's now number 2. So we've got our number 1 card. We've now got our number 2 card, that lovely fold back card, and again using the elements from there. That's number 2. Shall we try for one more?
Let's go for one more.
Let's try for another one. So on there, I have got an extra piece of card. So we've still got all these toppers to use that's on there. I've even got this lovely strip that I've chopped into. And I've still got spare card. So the spare card has come from this one this time. So I've taken a little element from this top corner, snipped down into it, wrapped a bit of ribbon around it, got myself this time a little, and I'll give you the measurement. Oh, it's 5x7 again.
Look at
this
that.
time not folded over, just as a standard. However, what I have done is I've taken one of the inserts that matches, and I've just popped a little bit of finger lift tape over the top. This is what me and my auntie used to love doing this.
Nice.
Popping it in the centre. You don't have to worry about where you get any of your your verses from or anything like that. You can just literally write a handwritten message in the centre of your card, but you've got that beautiful insert paper in there. So that is that backing. I'm going to do exactly the same and pop some glue onto this bit. Let's wrap that round.
I've got a question for you, Debbie, from
Yeah.
Samantha on YouTube. With those cards, with those little ladies on the faces, she's wondering if it's possible to tint their faces on these cards with some of the Spectrum Noir alcohol markers.
Absolutely, because it's an uncoated cardstock, so there's no coating on it, which means yes, you can. So if you want to tint those faces with our Spectrum Noirs, then absolutely you can do that, because it's that lovely, it's adorable scorable, but it's an uncoated. Obviously this part is coated because it's got that lovely foiling through it. So yes, you can do exactly that.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely you can. Just thinking, shall I have that little piece? Yeah, we'll have that little piece under there. So let me just pop on. And again, I'm just playing. This is me just playing. When I was sat in my craft room the other day, this might have been yesterday's work actually, I'm trying to remember, it might have been the day before. I can tell you I've been in my craft room since Wednesday, prepping for all the shows.
Have you decorated it yet?
You what, love?
Have you decorated it yet?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I've got my room done though, thanks to my
Okay.
sister, aka my sister.
Very good.
She's actually done that for me. So that's now nice and finished. Just need to get my curtains back up. Well, new curtains actually. Can't put the old curtains back up. I've had them about 20 years. My craft room is upstairs, producer Johnny. However, it's not up there yet. It's like a walk-in dressing room at the minute.
Right.
And on your birthday, just for you, let's add a couple of more little gems on there. Let's pop a couple little more there. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a working project, my craft room, George. It's something we don't discuss.
Yeah, I'll come round and give you an hand.
Yeah, actually. Oh, well, do you know what? Well,
I'll come round.
If you're not busy, George. I make a nice frothy coffee. We'll be fine.
I only drink black coffee. That'll be boring, though. I only drink black coffee.
Oh, well, there we are, you see. So we'll be fine, we'll be fine.
It'll be
I
great.
could have you doing up donkey work, but, well,
Yeah.
see, actually, I'll show you the picture and then you might change your mind. Right, card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. Shall we get one more? Shall we get one more? Let's get one more out of there because we've still got more card out of those 3 pieces of cardstock. This part here, I've now made myself. I've just taken a snippet literally from there, and again I've just popped some ribbon round there. I've made myself at this time a bit of a DL shape size card, so I'm just going to pop this onto my card blank. And again, white stamping card will be your best friend with this kit. And that one's fitting directly over the top. I've got myself another insert from the insert sheets that match perfectly. So I've taken that one, let's lift that up, and that'll go inside. So again, finger lift tape just down the edge. I always put it on this side, by the way, if you're wondering why. Because you pop it down, when you open it up, it keeps that nice, it's really nice and neat. It doesn't look too messy. Now, you're probably wondering, you've used her, where have you got her from? Well, we've got all these tags.
Of course, the
And I
gift
saw an
tags.
opportunity with the tags. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, bit of snippability factor. So that's what I've done. I've snipped off the top part of the tag.
Love it.
And I've just mounted her onto some gold matte mirror card again. I'll put my foam pads on the back. And then I'm just going to add her into this top part corner. And I'm just going to finish that off with a little foam pads. Debbie, where's your foam pads? Come on, girl. Come on, you're doing so well.
You can do it.
So well, I
Last
can do
card.
it. Last card out of those 3 sheets. And I still had some, still had some little bits left over. I had a little bit of a strip left over. So let's just add that on. Have a lovely day. Oh, wait a minute. Stay. Have I took the backing off? Well, no wonder you're not sticking.
No, wait. Hey, Debbie, all these cards are going to be in the demo of the show.
You're kidding.
We're going to put them all in. Let's do it.
You can't.
Let's do it. Look, I'm new. I'm going to mess things up. I'm going to be crazy. We're going to do it.
Well, I feel a bit cheated, you see. So because I didn't get my my demos didn't get shown last time, did they?
No.
Play your crafts right.
And they were good cards.
We didn't do it. We didn't do it, did we?
No, we got the bees and everything.
No, I know. Now then, come on. Let's have a look. What did we do? Shall we start off with it? Shall we?
Let's
tell
do
you
it.
what,
In
let's bring
one.
this up.
Let's do like top of the pops.
Out of my 3 pieces of cardstock, I started with going back to this one. So again, showing you what you can make using just them elements.
Yep.
3 of those sheets from the actual card kit, and then 1 of the sheets of the backing paper, and a couple of the inserts. So that was number 1 there. Then we had the number out of that 1 set. This is the card number 2 that we did. Then we did the last one there, number 3 there, again using toppers. But look how beautiful, including the inserts on the inside. And then lastly, just by cheating a little bit and using one of the gift tags and snipping into it. That's exactly what you can create. And I did 4 cards out of those 3 sheets and those 2 extra little bits. Added a little bit of ribbon on and some gems on there. I love Hunky Dory, and this is the reason why. Yes, I'd already got a few elements already. However, it takes minutes. It really takes minutes. But you're going to be able to use this beautiful kit at that fantastic price. I still can't get over all that card kit, all the toppers, all the sheets, all the inserts, and that lovely gift tag book for that price. That is crazy, absolutely crazy. But look what you can make with it. It's just endless. And they tell you 16. Laugh at the face of 16, because you can create a heck of a lot more just by using your creative juices. Get some extra little bits of your stash. Think about what you can do with it and how many you can actually make. Absolutely adore this kit.
Yes, and you do as well at home. You are loving this. Nona on YouTube has said these cards are so useful for batching, making cards for charity. Yeah, imagine all those cards are matching. We do the hard work. Hunky Dory has taken the hard work for you and done it for him. And you can do this in big batching. It is perfect. Right. If you are wondering how you're going to get these and how these are going to get shipped to you, when are you going to arrive, these questions about delivery, there's only one man we know who can answer all those questions. And that is, of course, Ben Mosby.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Bun. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, this is Craft Vault with me, George Akid. Someone's asked me to spell my last name. It's A-K-I-D. So if you want to win that Gemini Go on my Facebook page, head to George Akid CC on Facebook. Chance for you to win a Gemini Go is George Akid, A-K-I-D C-C. Right, we're going to move on to something a little bit different. Well, different from me, something new that I've never really done before. Foil stamps. Yes, we are giving you a brilliant offer today on Craft Vault. £17.90 down and $26.37 for this amazing set of foil stamp die background collection. I will show you the close-up very, very shortly. You are going to get an amazing deal. Look at this. That's all right, Sean. I'll let you off. Don't do it again. Right, look at those beautiful colours. Look at those beautiful designs. You are getting the Royal Damask. Have I said it right? Damask. Damask set there, and the ornate swirls. That is stunning. That is the damask, and that is the ornate swirls. Beautiful. Now, if you are looking at me and thinking, what is foil press? What do I need? Who is the lady who can show me how to foil press? Well, it's all right. We can get the wonderful Debbie Robinson to show us all about foil pressing. Debbie, enlighten me. Tell me what foil pressing is all about.
Oh, what is there not to tell you about this fabulous machine? This machine actually gives you the ability to foil anything and everything inside, within reason. But it is the perfect machine that works beautifully. Oh, did you hear it beep? Audible beep there, George. Little telling me we're ready.
I thought you were swearing.
But it works perfectly with our Gemini Junior. However, it will work with the larger machine as well. You'll just need to get yourself the extender plate. I would have done that. However, when I opened my bag up, I realised I hadn't got my extender plate with me. So, oh no. However, fear not, I've got my trusted Gemini Junior out to use it. But it's a great machine. It's one of those machines that, and I've done foiling before, hot foiling, cold foiling. This is completely different. And this has been a game changer for me, this machine, because, and let me just tell you, I was the first in the queue at Chesterfield to get this machine when it came out, because I'd heard the buzz, I'd heard the excitement, and I've never looked back. I absolutely adore this machine. It literally foils with the use of, and let me just tell you, I remember buying this when it first got launched, and I'm not kidding, penny change out of 30 quid. Yes, that was that little mouth then just went. But honestly, you're getting two for £17.99 before you've even got your club discount off it. That's crazy. And I absolutely love these. Now, George, this is what we call a foil stamp die.
Right.
Now, you're probably thinking, die, does it cut? No. It stamps the foil into the cardstock or chosen material that you're going to foil into. We've got foils. Wait a minute, Producer Johnny, I forgot to check with you. Are the foils still in stock? That would have been awkward. Right, so the foils are still in stock. Head over to the website, you'll see all the foils on there, all the different colours and all the options. However, the machine itself, super easy to use. And did you say we got it back in stock for the UK? Perfect. Sorry to our lovely US viewers who are watching and you're wanting to get hold of it. Just bear with us, it will be coming back in stock soon. But it's a super simple, easy machine to use. You don't have to do any, you don't have to try and guess how long do I have to have it on, what temperature setting, what time do I need to foil it for, because it's all here in this machine. And I'll just quickly talk you through a very quick demo of the machine itself. Literally, you get it in, you plug it in at the back, you're going to switch this on. I'll just move it there so you can see there. You've got your LED display machine. You've got your on-off button. There is a little flicker switch at the side to turn it on. There's the on-off. You pop that on. Optimum about 2.5 to 3 minutes to get warm. Because when it comes on, this light here will be red. However, mine, you heard it audible beep when I started talking about this. It means it's ready. The temperature's ready for us to go. You've got 3 heat settings: low, medium, and high. And then we've got what we call a minute counter, plus and minus, and a second counter, plus and minus. You've got a reset button, and then you've got your start button as well. This is your platform. So on your platform, this is my top. You can see how much I love it. I've actually foiled it. But it is our top plate. It's like a carbon material, so it's a really super tough one. And then this is your platform here that heats up. Now, there are 9 sensors on there. Optimum 8 across from edge to edge, either side. You can pop it first third, second, third, and literally wherever you pop it, you can place them all over and you get even foiling all over. You get a matrix box with it. You also get a pair of magnet tweezers. Magnetic tweezers. Oh, dearie me. And you get a silicone cooling mat and some silicone finger grippers that you can hold onto it as well. But I'm just going to talk you around these beauties. Oh my God. These are the biggest. These are the biggest that we do on this machine, which is absolutely fabulous. They are 5x7 in size, so you can see that size there. Now, I'm going to talk about this foil stamp die. It isn't a die cut, it's not going to die cut. You can emboss with it, but you also get this beautiful foiling stamp technique with it as well. So, looking at this, I've taken straight away black cardstock. So I've got my black matte cardstock here, 300 GSM. I know that it's not a small die. If you can fill a third of that plate up, it's what we call a small die. If it fills 2/3 of that plate, it's what we call a medium die. And if it fills the whole of it, which is what that does, it's classed as a large. So, and it gives you a little timer telling you what setting you need it on, low, 30 seconds. So you're going to go up to your second counter, pop that up to 30. There we go. So I'm on number 30 already. It's already ready because I'd heard it beep. I'm going to place that down into there, and then I'm going to pop my top plate on, and then we're going to press the start button. So the start button, and then it does its countdown. So while it's doing its countdown and ready, and you can see the ticker going down there, George.
Yes.
I've got my cardstock ready. I'm actually going to get my foil ready. So I've got my foil. I'm going to use some scissors, and I need a bigger piece. Talking of foils, this is the disco ball. I adore this one.
Look at that.
It is one of my absolute favourites. I've got the fan on, so please excuse me if you see it blowing.
It's in stock as well. If you do want to buy that, head to the website, Disco Ball.
Absolutely brilliant. That's what I like to hear, that it is in stock. But now, there you go. Did you hear it?
I heard the beep.
I love Lillian. We always hear Lillian every time because that's the little joke there that she once said. I'm going to have to, let me just pop that up there so that fan doesn't blow my foil away. So I'm going to pop on there now my cardstock. So cardstock goes on. Let's just get that on. Foil goes pretty side down. We've got plenty of tutorials, let me tell you now, because our lovely Craig has done hundreds of tutorials, not only here but online at home as well. And he did a masterclass, I think, with this week, didn't he?
Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've popped my pretty side foil down onto the top of the die. I've popped my cardstock on the top, carbon fibre, slide that out, and then I'm going to run it through my Gemini. Might have to watch our lovely Craig. Did the shirt make an appearance? Did it?
Yeah, I saw the shirt. It's very purple, very purple.
Be careful, George.
I have, you know, if you want to get me one, give me purple.
Yeah, be careful,
see.
George. If you get involved, that's it. If you get involved in a foil press show, they may be making you wear a lovely purple shirt like our lovely Craig did. Now, it's all ready. So what I'm going to do now is just take that off, leaving me die there for a second, but you just simply peel that back, and the foiling is absolutely stunning. And I'm going to hold that there so our lovely Charlotte can get in and just show you how exquisite
Queen of close-ups.
This is. Look at that beauty. And the
That is
disco ball. Can you
gorgeous.
see why it's called disco ball?
Yeah.
Look at those disco colours running through there. Absolutely beautiful. And one of my, I absolutely love our background stamps for that reason, because they're just absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to take this off for a second though, George, because I want that to cool down, but I'm going to show you what you can do now with this piece, because this is what we would technically throw in the bin.
Yeah.
I'm going to place that down onto the top of my platform again.
Yeah.
This time though, I'm going to use, actually I am going to use my black cardstock, so I'll show you the difference. However, there's no metal die now, so I've got to think about what can I use to build this up, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let me bring in a piece of white stamping card. I'm going to fold that in half. So I've got my black cardstock on there that I'm going to foil onto. Let me just make sure I've got that nice and neat, squished down. I'm going to pop on some white cardstock.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going to warm this up for a second while I grab my magnetic shim, because I want my magnetic shim out. Between 20 to 30 seconds, so I'll just knock off 5 seconds there, and I'm going to warm that up, because all I'm going to do now is just warm foil up, because that's all we're doing. We're just warming the foil. I'm just going to grab my magnetic shim, because that's the only other addition, and I've used a really old one. You can tell it don't matter if it gets covered in things.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop that back underneath there though, because I just want to bump that up a little bit. And then let the countdown happen. So you can see...
2, 1, blast off.
Oh, did my own personal
That
one
was
there.
very good, that.
Yes, that was really good, wasn't it? All ready though, so slide that back out again and then run that through your Gemini. Now, if you are using the extender plate, did our Craig cover the extender plate on? Perfect. Go back and watch our lovely Craig show you through absolutely everything that you could do with the extender plate and your larger machine as well. But this, for me, I love this bit, because it's that negative and the positive that you get with this. Now, if you, and I'll just show you what I mean by that. Look at that. Look at that.
I see.
And I mean, now can you see, there's only the end bits there from the end part that it had missed over. But it's the negative of what it's intended.
Wow.
But look at that. Can we just take a moment to
I
look at that
love
disco
that.
ball? How gorgeous is that? That is just, honestly, it's one of my favourite ones that you can use. Now, that's just one of the patterns, because you've got that lovely damask.
Damask.
Thank you, damask. That you're going to be able to create as well. And there's lots of other things that you are going to be able to foil onto. Things like acetate, things like, in fact, where's my little booklet? Just give me a second.
Give you a second. While you're doing that, let's read some comments on YouTube, on the socials. Pam Craven, I have these foil stamp dies. I'll be getting foil press out and start on my foiling soon, as many do on the Christmas. Susan has just put it very perfectly. That's beautiful. And Mary said, gorgeous. Yes, that is simple, really effective, quick and easy, and you're getting instant results like that. What we do? How are we doing, Debbie?
Well, we're just going to show you my little book, and this is just a teeny weeny book. We've got another book we have down at Create and Craft that's got hundreds of different types of things in there. Things like glitter cardstock. So that is a glitter cardstock background with foiling over the top. I mean, how beautiful is that? And then that's the waist. So that was the same. So that was the pink. And that was the waist that I used. I did this when I did a show with it, and I just sat there and did loads of different kinds of material. Yeah. That is on Centura Pearl. So you've got like a double shimmer and shine there. I did that on some Centura Pearl. This one I did on faux leather. Look at that faux leather. How gorgeous is that? Looks beautiful. That one on denim. I did a bit of denim. This one, Essian.
Oh.
Essian, would you believe Essian? This one, cork.
Okay.
Absolutely, honestly, this is what I did. It was literally, I was doing a show when I were with the team, and I literally just sat there playing on different materials. That one is like a wood veneer, like a sticky back wood veneer that you've got. That one is like what I call heavyweight acetate. Look at that beautiful foil in there. This one is heat resistant acetate. You can actually see the difference between the two because it gives a more detailed impression on that one. And then there's other things that you can do with your dies as well. That was a butterfly background that we had on just black cardstock. That was onto some, what were that now? I'm trying to remember what material that were. Just looking at it, it might have been like a white stamping card or something. That one on matte mirror. Look at that on the matte mirror.
Yeah.
And then that one was on chalkboard. So there's lots of different ways that you can do. And then you can do things like vellum. You can do ribbon. You can do absolutely also napkins. Another one of my favourites. What I lovely Sarah taught me was a napkin one. There's lots of things that you can do with the foil press. But when you've got the ability to stamp large things like this, I mean, the choppability factor, that snippability factor is just absolutely fabulous. And the things that you can do with these at that crazy price. Can I just tell you, I wish this had been that price back then, because I would have been able to get both at the same time rather than pay for them individually and paying a whole heap more than that one price there. So absolutely, if this has been something that you've absolutely loved and wanted to try, then perhaps today is the day that you actually try that.
They are the day. Like we say, today is the day. Usually £30 each. You are saving yourself, not half, 70% by getting this deal today. 2 foil stamp dies. Quick question on this, Debbie. Will the foil press work with any Gemini machine? I have the Junior and Pro.
So it will definitely work with the Gemini Junior, because that was the size of the platform that fits in there perfectly without any additional plates that you need. The Gemini Pro, I believe, is a no at the minute. I think it's a no at the minute, and that is just because of the size. However, are we allowed to say this? Sarah said stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh, okay.
All I'm going to say. Otherwise, I'm going to get into trouble.
There you are.
But just stay tuned when it comes to the Pro.
There you are. But if you have any more questions and wondering a little bit more about foil press, take a look at these VT, which hopefully will do some explaining.
The Gemini foil press has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative foil press system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The foil press is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicon plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The foil press has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini Foil Press, made by crafters, for crafters.
Yes, welcome back to Craft Vault with me, George Akid, and of course the wonderful Debbie Robinson. Right, loads of deals for you during this Craft Vault. Let's take a little recap at those little books. 144 sheets, 4 separate books. Buy them separately, $4.99, $7.49. We're starting with, it's everyone's favourite, the Happy Hippos. Yes, everyone's loving the Happy Hippos. These are in the lead at the minute. You are loving the Happy Hippos, and I'm not surprised. All those different papers in there, and all the different families of hippos. I'm not doing that any justice at all. Look at the hippos there on the balloons. Who knew balloons could lift hippos, eh? There we are, all those different hippo sheets, and those little stamp cutouts there as well. Those little cutouts that you can do for your cards. Hippos for clouds, paper. What did we say hippos were called, the family of hippos? A bloat of hippos. And if hippos aren't your thing, well then maybe this is Flower Children. Yes, these are $4.99 as well. Everything's $4.99, saving yourself over half today. Look at that. You're getting all these different little flower children. These are really good. I really like these. Something a little bit different, a little bit mystical on the Flower Children. All from Hunky Dory, producing some amazing stuff. We're having loads of Hunky Dory stuff today. Cornflower. And again, those little cutouts which you can do. And then if that's not your thing, maybe you're looking. This is actually my favourite, the thank you set, because in this one is loads of different modern ideas. Something, it does look a little bit shop bought, so you just take it to the next level, which I love. Look at that, thanks a latte. That's lovely. I love these little rainbows. You are the rainbow in my storm. What's this one? Bear, heart, thank you. Thanks a ton. I don't know what I'd do without you. That's my personal favourite. Loads of different little ones in there, making a brilliant little addition to any pack. And as well, last but not least, the Animal Kingdom. And every animal that you could possibly think of is in here. I don't want to put that on record, but there's loads of animals in here. Before I say, look at that, the frogs! Do you remember that advert? That the frogs used to be in? Yeah, back in the day. Giraffes, yes. The pandas. Oh. Who's the funky? There's a crafting panda lady. She will love that. I can't remember her name. I'm really sorry.
Lovely.
The bears. What's that one? I can't see it upside down. Oh, it's wolves and eagles.
Ooh.
Wolves and eagles. Ooh. Yes, Johnny. Ooh, indeed. Swans. There we are. Loads of that. $4.99 each. Those books. The Animal Kingdom. $4.99 or $7.49. Remember, 20% off that as well. Right, let's keep in with the Hunky Dory. We're going to be looking at something. This is what I love about here, is that we do stuff which is unique and a little bit different. We do stuff which can make more than just cards and gift tags, gift bags now. The Moonstone gift bag dies collections. Right, so here we've got a little additions. We've got the butterfly. I keep doing this. The butterfly, gift tags, everything that goes there with that. And the set to make the bag as well, make the gift bag as well. Do not worry, we'll be showing you how to do this very, very shortly. If you are looking at it going, well, that just looks like a die, any other die. Yes, it is. You wait till we show you inside. All the instructions are inside there. Now, you are getting both of these sets here for $24.99, half price. Buy one, get one free is what is happening today. It is freebie frenzy, and we are giving you the stuff for free. Right, Debbie, show us how to do these gift bags, because these are looking lovely, and I want to know how to do this.
They're beautiful. I already had a play at home with that gorgeous. I mean, I'm still getting over the fact that, did you say, well, buy one, get one free? Buy one,
get one free.
Yeah, well, for me, and I adore bags, but this one's just absolutely gorgeous. And I just sat there and just cut it out in Centurion Centura pearl and used all the elements to create this beautiful bag, even down to that lovely faceted side there, just absolutely gorgeous. And then I stuffed it with some of me, do you know, from the craft boxes?
Yes.
That's the tissue paper that I
looks
used.
good, that.
Yeah, and then just popped a little tag on there. But again, and to be fair, you're getting everything that you need, because there's even a little bow that you can add onto there, because there's a bow die in that as well as that tag die. So it's just absolutely beautiful. So I had a little play with that one, and then I thought, right, I'm going to use butterfly one, because I am a lady who loves butterflies. I'm not going to lie, anybody who knows me, will know me really well. I absolutely love them. And they're very, very easy to use. So straight away, you can see the worker element of the die. This is that worker element. And you need to cut this twice. So when you pop this on, and I'm just going to use it on some of our Centura pearl, I'll let me pop a little bit of low-tack tape down to hold it in place. So you've got the element there, but then you've got all these extra features as well. So there's a beautiful butterfly. You've got a tag, well, 2 tags on here as well. And again, all I'm going to do is run that through my Gemini. So I'm going to pop it on. Actually, I need to make sure, shall we measure it and see if it'll go on the Junior as well?
Let's
just
see,
find
let's
where my
see.
Junior plates are. I think it might be a tad too big for the Ooh, just, and I mean just.
Yes.
Possibly you might be able to do that. I did use my larger plates of this one because I didn't think it would. However, just having seen that possibly might work that actually. So again, I'm just going to run that through my Gemini. So have I turned it off? I have indeed. Pop my big Gemini back in and put the plates through there. Very, very simple to do. This does all the hard work for you. The die does all the hard work for you. Don't ask me why I did that.
You like that? It's doing noise, that.
It's one of those things that it's like anybody with nails. Does it drive everybody mad? Because I don't realise I'm doing it sometimes. And I'll sit there and be talking and crafting and
Well, when I've
doing
got
all
my
this
fake
with
nails on, I always do that. What are you laughing at, Debbie? I've always gone with me, Saturday night, round town. Got my nails on. Round town. Beautiful.
I've just got visions now. Down in Quazzies.
Shave my fingers, shave my toes.
Now that's the worker element done for you. All the score lines are into place, and I'll show you how you do those in a moment. But we have got as well that beautiful butterfly die that not only does it work with this absolutely beautifully, but this is a large, this is a large diamond, we're going to call it. This is a large butterfly. It's a large butterfly die that cuts out separately. So George, this is just fabulous.
It's beautiful.
You talked about card making a minute ago and then gift bag making. This could be used in your card making.
Of course.
It's glorious.
It
Wait
can
till
match.
you see the size of it. It's absolutely... It's a bit similar to our, I say similar to our statement butterfly, but you know what I mean when I say that, because it is a nice statement piece. Obviously a different design. Give that a little tap. Oh, I did promise Charlotte we're going to stop doing that.
Charlotte's going to be killing you.
Oh, bless her.
She's saying she doesn't mind, she does.
It's a good job she looks.
She's there.
She does really. She
She's
does
lovely.
really. Now, there we go. Look how gorgeous that butterfly is. Look how big it is.
That's good. That's
It's
massive.
a real lovely statement piece. All I did with mine is I shaped the wings slightly and added a few little pearls on there. But again, this could be, you could use this and pop this onto a card.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely beautiful. However, I did say you needed to pop yourself two of the worker element dies out to create your bag. So when I'll just show you now what I've done with mine is I've done all my burnishing and score lines.
Yeah.
All the score lines are placed in for you, so you simply just fold them over and burnish them, and then you've got this lovely little, I just love the curvature it creates on this bag.
It's gorgeous.
I've put my little red liner tape onto there as well, because all we're going to do is attach it, and it goes a little bit on the inside. Can you see there?
Yeah.
That's how you don't take it right over the edge. You take it just to that bottom piece. But again, in here, there's all the instructions that you need to create this, and it's so easy to do. It really is. So first things first, we're going to pop this together. I need to pop a little bit of tape, because how we pop this together is we simply layer that onto the top, and it sits on the top there. So I'm just going to use a bit of glue. What did I do with my tape pen there?
Do you know what I like about this gift bag is the size of it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's
isn't
not
it?
like a big, you know, like when you try and buy a gift bag from the shop or whatever. They're always like big sizes, and sometimes you've only got like a little gift card in there or a little box of chocolates or something. It's always a little bit of a it's such a unique size, and I really love that. You could put something small, maybe some chocolates, maybe some sweets, maybe a gift card, maybe some jewellery or something.
Yeah.
That would look lovely in this size bag.
And it really, really would. That was, how simple was that to put together?
It's really simple.
It's just so
And
easy.
is this the exact same as the other one, the other die?
Yep, the only difference with the other die is that you need to take, for the bag one, there's two pieces. When you get this out, there's a piece where you have to cut one of the tabs off.
Right.
But don't worry about it, George, because
The
it's all in those instructions.
Yes.
Makes such a difference having those instructions, it really does. So again, all I'm going to do is line this up. So I'll start with this side first. I'll take off my red liner tape covering. In fact, I'll get them all done out of way, so it's all out of way. So I'll just lift all that off. Again, you could be using red liner tape, you could be using all your other chosen glues. But all we're going to do now is just bring this up. And like I said, you just take it to that end, give it a little burnish. I'll do the other side as well while I'm there. So I've got one side all done. There we go. Let's pop that on. And it really is as easy as this, George.
Yeah.
So easy.
Instant results.
Instant results. And a beautiful bag that you're going to put together in seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, how long did that take me to put that together?
4 minutes
Exactly.
and 33
It's
seconds.
and I mean, the gorgeousness there is, you could cut this out into any other colour. Now, I'm going to lift my wings up. You could actually sit them down into there. Just turn it that way. You could sit them down, but I want to give it that lovely little feature. So I'm going to use my bone folder again. Let's just bring that in. I'm going to shape my wings. I've already put my pearls in the centre. Again, if you're wondering where I got the pearls from, these are all Hunky Dories. So just check out the shows and the website. You'll find them all on there because I love gems. In fact, these were our lovely Craig gifted to me. I'm not going to lie, I love these.
They are lovely. And
Just
loads of love for
beautiful.
that die. Someone just said, Mary Lee on YouTube, the butterfly die is worth the price alone. It's worth it for that butterfly die alone.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And then I'm just going to sit that into the centre panel. Now, I've kept mine white on white.
I like that.
I've got a bit of a thing about white on white at the minute. I'm really, really enjoying doing it. It's something I didn't used to do. I stepped away from doing for a while, but it's kind of come back in because I really do like the colour. And this is our Centura pearl that I'm using here. Let me just pop that into the centre. There we go. And you've got yourself a beautiful little gift bag. Now, you could put your ribbon in there. I quite like it like this, but I was just thinking, you know, weddings and things like that. This would look beautiful, cut out into white Centura pearl, but absolutely beautiful and so easy to put together. So easy. The die itself does all the hard work for you. But look at this. You're not just getting one bag, you're getting two. Two for that price, $24.99, before you even take off your club discount, to get yourself two beautiful, gorgeous concept bag dies that really do create the most exquisite boxes. I'm totally in love with these. And I know that you will be too once you get these home. They're absolutely fabulous, George.
Yes, loads of love for these. Aisha, okay, I've checked it all out. I've done it. I've had it into my bag. I'm sure you're going to be coming back, checking out very, very shortly. And Arnell Cap on YouTube, always enjoy Debbie with her quick wits and tips. That's, what should I say that carefully? Wit and tips, as always, are appreciated. Yeah, she is lovely. She does look after me, brings me a packed lunch and everything. And now, don't forget, there on Craft Vault, it is still got it good. It ends tomorrow, last day, of course, it's Saturday. Let's have a quick look at our got it good deal. Yes, it is, of course, you know it by now. It is our Totally Tiffany Scrap Master Scrap Organiser with the stamp pockets. You are buying those stamps at the minute. You're going to need someone to stamp those. You are getting all of this for just $25.99, $34.99. A huge saving of what you usually get. That is all available till tomorrow. Tomorrow, your last day. You can put your stamps in there, saving yourself some organisation. I think, Debbie, we could all do that, couldn't we, in our lives? A little bit of organisation. The Get It, Got It Good, Totally Tiffany Scrap Master Scrap Organiser with stamp pockets, $25.99. $34.99, saving yourself 25%. What are you getting for free, Johnny? All the 15 stamp pockets, you're getting them for free is basically what that works out of. Plus as well, don't forget, Club Inspire, Platinum member, extra 20% off, you are saving that. Right, let's have a look at what else we've got in Crafter Vault. We are looking at these wonderful Gemini sets. These are beautiful, absolutely stunning items. These are the butterflies and bird decorations outline stamp with die collection with 22 elements. You buy what, Alma? You buy two, you get two free? Buy one, get two free? I thought that's what you said, and I misheard you there. I've only got the ones here to show you. I've got the Majestic Hummingbird, and he is majestic. Look at this. You're getting him, so you're getting the die, and you're getting the stamps as well. All these little quotes at the bottom. She believes she could fly, so that she just what she did. So beautiful. And then we've also got the dancing butterflies as well. $17.99. Butterflies like the garden, the stamps as well. Plus as well, you're also getting the butterfly garden and the other item as well, which I haven't got here with me at the moment. But these are priced at $17.99, $22.45. All the stamps with those looking lovely. And that's what I love about this set. And I must mention as well, not only are we giving away stuff in the show, there's a chance for you to win this. Now, if you look at me going, what is that? This is a Gemini Go. You should know that by now. I am new to Crafter's Companion. I've got my own car parking space outside. I've got my own Facebook, Instagram page. Yes, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, George Akid, AKID, CC, for Crafter's Companion. Follow me on there, and on Facebook at the minute, I am giving you the chance to win your very own Gemini Go. Yes, indeed. Usually retails at £90. So make sure you are getting that in your basket. Now, what you got to do, not your basket, sorry, go on my Facebook page, like the picture, like my page, and comment how long you've been watching Crafter's Companion and what your favourite thing about it. And you can be winning this. You've got until the 21st of May, Friday, 8 AM UK time, to get your entries in. Right, this is what's in that deal. Just talking about the butterflies and birds decorative outline stamp. You're getting the lovely hummingbird, and you are getting the amazing butterfly and the dancing butterfly as well. Look at those amazing 22 elements, $17.99, saving yourself over 70%. Look at that, beautiful. You're buying one, you're getting two free. It's incredible. Right, shall we have a quick look at that card, or should we go to Debbie next? Let's go to Debbie. Right, Debbie, let's have a look at these beautiful demonstrations that you've got for us.
Demonstrations pushing it a little bit here because we didn't plan on this one.
No,
we had got an edible.
It's because the Christmas stuff went, wasn't it?
I know. So you threw me right under there. I want to show you how easy these are to use, and then I'll show you some beautiful finished samples. And all of these dies, they all work the same way. They've got this gorgeous, delicate outline detail and a set of stamps as well. So let's not forget, it's not just a die. There is a set of stamps in there that you can add all your sentiments to. Now, I've picked up the Hummingbird one because I've just done a butterfly demonstration, but you have got that gorgeous butterfly in there. What was the other one in there as well?
Butterfly garden and dancing butterfly.
Oh, that's that one, isn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely gorgeous. And look at that crazy price again. It's just great, honestly, absolutely crazy. So we'll cut one out so you can see just that delicate detail in there. So I'm going to bring back in my Gemini. Let's bring clean Gemini plate, Debbie. Clean. There we go. So pop that onto there and then run that through. Now, hang on a minute.
Hang on a
minute. Let's make sure. Do you know what?
What?
I don't trust my low-tack tape. I'm going to grab another piece.
Okay.
So I'm just going to grab another piece. I'm going to make sure that isn't going anywhere when I go in with the Gemini. There we go. So run that through. And again, does all the hard work for you. But the delicacy of these dies, these outline dies, are just phenomenal. And I've got lots of samples here at the side of me to show you the ways that you're going to be able to create them once you've cut them out. From paper piecing, you could do stained glass window effects with these. You could double up. Do a couple of die cuts, build it together, and then do a little bit of dropping in with some ink to create. And I'll explain that in a minute when I just take this out. Let me see if I can find my die cleaning brush. Just bear with me, George.
That's all right, my lovely.
Just bear with me, my lovely, while I see if I can get me cleaner. There we go. Let's clean that out. Right. So again, all I'm going to do is just take those bits. In fact, let me take these off. Might make it easier if I clean my counter. Instead of rushing trying to get everything in one go, let's just clean the counter. And then do
that just looks beautiful.
It really
so
is.
Elegant. It looks flimsy, but like What's not flimsy is not the word. What's the word I'm looking for?
Delicate.
Debbie? Delicate.
Delicate
Like me.
is the word, yeah. But I know what you mean because it is so, it is such an outline piece to it that you think, what on earth am I going to be able to do with that? But like I said, I'm going to show you a couple of pieces in a minute. I'm just going to take these last couple of pieces out. So let me see if I can poke those out. This is the bit that I don't like doing, George.
Yeah.
I have my own personal poker when I'm out demonstrating.
Right.
She's a lovely lady called Carol. I do mention her loads of times, bless her, because I do miss those days. It feels like a long time since we've been out demonstrating.
I know.
I'm hoping that it ain't going to be long before we're back out into that wild, so to speak, where we can go out and demonstrate again. But yeah, I have a lovely lady called Carol when I go to Garforth, and she sits at the front, bless her, and then she knows, because she knows this is the bit that I don't like, and it's only because I've got these silly nails on, trying to get all those elements out. But she sits there and pokes all them out for me.
See, I do that for you. That looks really therapeutic.
Yeah, do you
like stuff like that? I
Yeah.
love cleaning. Do you know what I love doing? I love cleaning the shower. And I've got like these brush set that I bought off a website, and then you put them into a drill, and then it like, and it cleans your shower. Like you get it right into the corners, and
You're kidding.
it's proper like with the flash on it, and here with the drill bit. I don't waste my Sundays, Debbie. Let me tell you that for free. I do not waste my. I was an only child growing up. I'm not going to lie.
You are probably the only person I have ever heard say that they love cleaning their shower.
You've got to have the right tools. I won't want to do it with a cloth. I want.
Well,
the
I'm
drill.
not as posh as you. I don't have a shower, George. I live in the rough end of Ireland. I don't have things like showers in mine. I have a bath. A bath in mine.
No, say it properly,
but
Debbie.
I tell you what, I don't like to bath.
A bath.
I don't like to clean it after my son's been in it. That's all I'm going to say. Is their mucky little pup. To say he washes every day. I don't know how anybody gets their bath so dirty. Right, let's go back. Let's go back.
Bring it back.
Lovely. Bring it back to me, lovely. Oh, look, I see. You see, this is what infuriates me. I think I've poked everything out, and then I find another piece, George. Another one.
Oh.
So what you would do then is lay that on the top now, straight. I mean, look at that.
That looks good in its own. That just looks nice and easy.
Absolutely. And you could be using things like all your colouring mediums to colour inside there. You could be using spritzer sprays in there to create a different kind of a shimmer effect. Sparkle pens in there to colour with them. You could leave it blank if you wanted. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So just if I show you, that's the same dye, but die cut in white. And then just used some of those ink. And again, you could use your ink pads to colour with, because let's not forget the ink pads you can paint with and colour in. But that one is just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to show you another one, George, of that same design. And this one's being used to create a really, really fancy element. And what she's done with this is she's chopped out the elements of this dye,
of the flower.
snippability factor again, and she's chopped out to add all this gorgeous design. Oh, I feel terrible, I've squished that one. We'll not look at that.
No.
We've got this beautiful design here, and she's just simply die cut them and struck them on. Just love this. And again, very simply cut it out into black, so the same way that I've just done it, but popped it onto a panelled piece of cardstock, as in paper cardstock, and all she's done is taken our colouring medium and done a few brush strokes to create a little bit of depth. How gorgeous is that?
All from that one dye.
All from that one dye. But then, of course, you've got your butterflies. Now, this one, I love this one that Dunja has done. I think that's how you pronounce the name. And again, she's just layered it up. So she's layered up different colours and created almost like a 3D element to it. This one here is simply being done on top of, and I love this, fake stitching around the outside, some of our ink pads just to create a lovely background. The same dye again, but this time using some of our metallic markers. The same dye again, cut out into that beautiful shimmer and shiny foiled paper there. And then lastly, the same dye there, and I'll just show you that one. Look how delicate that looks. Just absolutely beautiful. Think of all the ways, and again, the features there, that's the same butterfly that's just been snipped into, added some vellum on the back, and that's what you're going to be able to create as well. They really are beautiful set of dies, and you're getting 3 of those dies, absolutely smashing price today, before you even start with your club discount. But all the ways that you're going to be able to use them, they're not a one-trick pony. There are loads of ways. Paper piecing, die cut in a different colour, and then paper piece those bits in if you love paper piecing. Absolutely fabulous they are.
saving yourself over 70% today if you get that deal. You're buying, I can't even work out the price on this, you're getting all three of those items. They usually, if you were to buy them all separately, you're paying that price for £1. You're $19.99, you're usually paying that price for one of those dies. Today, you're getting it for less than one die. You're getting 3 dies. I want to say the price of one, but it's not even for the price of one. It's for less than the price of one. Plus as well, Club Inspire, extra 20% off. I can't tell you how good it is. You are loving it. Kathy says, I can't wait to use mine. Love the Hummingbird. Kathy has said that 5-part card, which we just showed you there, is spectacular. It is. And Jennifer says, I love the colour choices. They are brilliant. Right, let's have a quick look at this, and then we'll come back. We've got, half an hour left. We've got half an hour left of Craft Vault. This is going to be brilliant. Right, have a quick look at this, and we'll see you back here very, very shortly.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today. Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Yes, welcome back to Craft Vault here on Crafters TV with me, George Akid, AKID. Just for those who are asking for the Facebook competition, head over there now. Kathy, you made me chuckle during that on Facebook. I've been watching while I do laps in my house, trying to get my 10,000 steps in so I can craft this afternoon. What a great idea. I'm there doing star jump. I better not, because everything's tucked in. Everything will pop out. Wires, I mean. Right, so let's carry on with a little bit of Craft Vault. Because what have we got? got like less than 20 minutes left. We've got all sorts to get through. We've had so many deals, so many demonstrations, demo of the show as well to do. We are now going to be looking at our 3D layering stencils. I love these. Just had a quick look at these in the break. These look brilliant. We're starting with the French vine. Now, Debbie is going to show you these very, very shortly because the pictures here at the bottom, you can't really see them, quite small. But we've got the French vine, which is like grapes with Merlot written onto it. This one, now I do a lot with the Scouts, so the fleur-de-lis design is beautiful. Love that. So many ideas for that one. The postmark Paris, as it is known here, and the city skyline, again, is Paris. You can barely just see that in the bottom corner there. Paris there. These are our stencils, 3D layering stencils, the 3-piece collection, priced at $8.99. $10.75, saving yourself 70%. I told you today, freebie frenzy, but it's happening all this until Wednesday. We are giving you things away. It's working out. I can't even work. You're getting like, you're buying one, you're getting 2 free again. We're giving you more, so much more. But if you look at these 3D layering stencils, look at him. A, I don't know how to use them, and B, what would I use them for? Again, she's back. It's my bacon. It's Debbie. Debbie, let's have a look at these little stencils.
Oh, I love stencils. George, one thing I absolutely love is stencils. Super easy, quick crafting. And these, I'm not going to say any more, $8.99 for 3 sets. 3 sets that have got 3 in each. I just think, oh my God, they're so fabulous to use.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to use, and I do love this one, it's the French vine. It gives me a vibe of an old kitchen stencil that I had. I absolutely love this, where we have those lovely features of the grapes. Now, it does come in stencils 1, 2, and 3. So first things first, and I'll just lift that up for a second. I'm going to bring this back in so that you can actually see there. 1, 2, 3 creates this beautiful layered effect. I love layering stamps, I love layering stencils because they're so easy to use. And I'm going to start off with, and again, the size of this is 8 by 8. So you can see straight away, you have got a super sized stencil. I'm going to hold it in place. Now, there's a couple of things that you can do to hold these in place. I'm going to use a low tack tape for this one.
Yep.
And I'm just going to place it at the very top of my my stencil.
Yes,
that's the word I'm looking
for.
You could, oh, actually, Debbie's not going to be using that just yet because she's just realised she's literally stenciled over, taped over the stencil. And we don't want to do that, George. So I'm going to bring it lower down a little bit so I can see it. It's because, there we go. But you can use, the other thing that I was going to tell you that you could use, but I can't seem to lay any hands onto it, is the stick and spray, the repositional spray that we have, and that one's a really good one to have because it doesn't adhere to the cardstock, so it means that you can lift it off once you've used it. And it's a nice one to do if you're not confident with using our ink pads and it moving around. This one's a great one to do. Now, I've chosen 3 colours. I've got pale fig, I've got crushed velvet, and I've got damson wine. And again, all I'm going to do is take that across. I think I had a little bit of pink on there actually, George, just looking at that then.
Nice.
But I'm just going to use, and I'm using our ink, I can't even think of the word, Dabber? Ink applicator. I'm going to go with that one.
Dabber applicator. I got posh very quick. Dabber applicator.
Dabber applicator, yes. And then I'm just going to take that across. Now, I've got a terrible feeling this is one of those pads that I said I think we need to get rid of because it's drying up.
Yeah.
And I think it may possibly be, unless I just add a little bit more, let's get a little bit of longevity out of it. Let's squeeze the last bit of ink out of it. Obviously here at Crafters TV, we use these ink pads day in, day out, and they get a little bit of a hammering, especially colours that are, you know, the favourites. And the purples along with the pinks tend to be the ones that we go for. But I'm just going to lay down a little bit of colour. Now, again, you could be using you can use quick dry inks, actually. You can use pigment inks as well. What about textured pastes?
Nice.
You could use textured paste, the cosmic shimmer paste through these, glitter paste through these. So think about all the mediums that you can use through a stencil, and you've got this, I mean, they are just absolutely beautiful. They really are. They're so easy to use as well, George. Like I said, Debbie's just realised she's moved it, so we're not going to worry too much. But when I lift it off, that's the first layer down. So you can see straight away, I've got my first layer down.
Yes.
I'm then going to bring in, let's bring in second layer. So this is the second one, and you just simply place it over the top, and then you're going to choose your next colour. that will layer over the top of it. And again, I'm going to go in with crushed velvet for this one. So let's bring in the crushed velvet. I'll use the same ink pad. I think I'm going to hold it in. I'm going to hold it with my hands.
Hold it in your hands.
I think that's what I'm going to do,
Steady,
George.
steady Debbie.
Yeah. Steady what?
Steady
Debbie.
I can't say it. Steady Debbie.
A what?
Steady Debbie.
Steady Debbie. Do you know when you've
What's
got
your name?
Yes, it is Debbie, George. It is Debbie.
Okay,
yes.
just checking.
I haven't forgotten.
Given I've been saying it wrong all day, I've been calling you like Debbie. You're like, actually, my name's Joanne. Why have you been calling me Debbie?
Oh dear. Do you know why? I used to get called Nebby Debbie.
Nebby Debbie.
Because I'm a bit nosy. Not nosy, you know, curtain twitching nosy. Not that kind of nosy.
Yeah.
Just inquisitive. That was my
Nothing wrong.
inquisitive. Nothing wrong with being inquisitive, is there?
No.
But because I've got the name Debbie.
I mean, my surname's Akid. I used to get called Naked Akid. Not for any other reason. Not that I, you know, was a streaker or anything. It's just because Akid rhymed with naked. That was it. That was it. And I wouldn't mind. It was the blinking teachers at school that called me that.
Oh no! No! You poor thing.
I mean, mum worked at school. It was mum that was passing it around and calling Naked Akid. Like mother, you're a science technician.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you think yours is bad? Naked Akid, I was called. I'm
God,
right.
love you. Oh, that must have been awful going through school with that. That must have been really, really awful. But I was just going to say, producer Johnny reminding us there, I've got a nickname that I got nicknamed when you'll remember AG Glass, you know, back in McDonald's, it's now called Glass Systems, went to Pilkington's, I worked there for a long time, and I got nicknamed something that I can't repeat on air.
That's all right.
Not a bad one, but just a little bit of the tad rude side.
Tad rude.
Tad rude.
We're not rude here.
We're not
Crafters
rude
TV.
here, no. Unless you watched Craig yesterday, I haven't fit a giggles. Watch Craig and Ben if you want a little bit of rude.
What a bit of rude, Craig and Ben.
So I'll tell you in the break,
Yes,
George.
please tell me in the break.
I'll tell you in the break.
I look forward to it. I'm excited. I'm on the edge of
But
my
the thing
seat.
is, my kids still call it me. Oh, it's so embarrassing. It really is. And I made the mistake of telling this lot up here. Let me tell you, I should have never said it.
Producer Johnny, did you have a nickname at school? Have you got a nickname? No. Charlotte, have you got a nickname? No, yeah, I bet they have.
As if they're going to tell us, George. As if they're going to tell us.
Well, that is true.
Now, when you take that off, George, look, you've got that beautiful stencil. And all you will do is, if you want to just make it blend in, simply...
that's a good question, Johnny.
That's a good question. I'll come to that in a minute.
Marie on
Producer
Facebook.
Johnny, is asking, saying that there's lots of people asking about how you clean the stencils, and I'll show you in a moment. But again, all I'm just doing is to bring this in line, using some of that ink that's on the class mat as well. Just bring that in. To literally, it just softens it.
Yes.
It softens the edges, and I just think, you know, depending on what colour one you want to go with, what colours you're choosing, these are just a beautiful stencil and something that you can do really quickly.
I'd frame this and have this in my house in the
It's
kitchen.
just gorgeous. Well, a reason, like I said, I chose this one is because I used to have this kind of stencil on the kitchen units back in the day, back in the 90s when it was all, you know, all the fashion. But how quick was that to put together? And then simply, all I'm going to do, George, I'm just going to grab. In fact, let me show you my stencil cleaning first. Actually, let's just bring in a piece of cardstock, and again, you could do a little, what we call a little bit of making the most of all this ink that's on here.
Yes.
So if I go back to, where was stencil one? What was stencil? That was stencil one. Not much on that one, to be fair. I think I might have cleaned it, actually, that's why. But if you are cleaning them, you can pop them into some hot soapy water and clean them, or you could take something like a wipe of some kind, or like a wet cloth, and give them a nice little clean. So I'm just going to push that just to make sure that I haven't, given it a bit of a clean. I think there were only a tiny bit on there. Let's go in with that. That was the third one, weren't it? Let's go in with the second one. So again, you could just take this, put them in the hot soapy water and clean them, or you can push. We're using your wipe or using your ink dauber. You could take that excess ink and push it through with a wipe to create yourself another stencil. No, wouldn't get the same kind of
Another
image,
print, but a
but
different one,
you
yeah.
would get a different kind of look. So again, I'll just pop that back on, and you could match it up and marry it up if you wanted to. But I'm just using this as just to show you what I mean by cleaning it with a little wipe. So again, just give it a little wipe across, and then just stick it down there to dry, and you've got yourself your nice clean stencil. Personally, when I'm at home, and this is the truth, when I'm at home, these go in hot soapy water. I put them all into hot soapy water. Oh, look. Got a little bit of a naughty background there. They go in hot soapy water, and then I take them out and let them air dry naturally. And that's just because I want them to last.
Yes.
They're not the kind that you want to drag and scrub with a scourer or anything like that. Hot soapy water soak, dry them on the kitchen side, or take a nice wet between a damp cloth to clean them down, and maybe just towel dry them, as in a touch dry, just a little
Yes.
tap. That's just one way that you can use it. Or you can pop it on, use your Access ink, and you can create yourself another lovely background there. Now, again, all I'm going to do now is take, I've got a 8x8 card blank here. I'm simply going to pop, literally, glue on the back. Let's bring that in. Glue on the back, pop that down, and then I'm going to add a little touch of a ribbon. And I mean, there's areas of that you can actually just pick out if you wanted to as well, George. You don't have to use all of there. Let's pop that in that top corner. But I could add a sentiment onto there if I wanted to. Let's pop that back in there. I'm just going to add a little bit of a ribbon just to finish that off. And I'm just going to stick that ribbon down going across the top as well. So give a little bit of blabber glue in that corner. There we go. Let's give it a little touch. And then just in this corner. There we go. And then literally, you've got what I call quick, easy crafting.
Yeah.
Because it's just simply made easy, because you've got that gorgeous stencil that's then created something really, really, a nice big statement piece, but look how gorgeous that looks. Add a few little diamantes onto there and you're good to go in a sentiment. Absolutely beautiful. I love them. They're just gorgeous. They really are beautiful. Lovely stencils, and crazy price today. That's a crazy price for all of them.
I can't believe it. And they all match as well, because you remember you've got the French vine, which you've just seen, you've got the city skyline of Paris, and they are calling it the Postmark Paris. It's the fleur-de-lis, and it's got a stamp print on it. It looks beautiful. They would look amazing, and you guys are loving those. Marie on Facebook, thank you. Now I'm ready to get them all dirty, now that I know it's an easy, clean sponge emoji. Very good. Right, we've got about 10 minutes left. Card of the show, demo of the show, vote. Right, let's have a look at these. We've had quite a few, especially at the top of the show. If you remember, cast your minds back, it's flown by. We were doing those Hunky Dory cutouts, those sets that we were giving away. They are brilliant. Debbie did 4 cards from like 3 sheets of paper. It was brilliant. Right, let's have a look at our demos of the show.
Well, I'm thinking, where have I put everything? Right, so we'll start back at the beginning where we use the layering stamp. So we'll go with number 1, which is that bees in the border. Love that one, just absolutely gorgeous. All used making from that stamp set.
Yes.
So that's number 1.
Number 1.
Number 2 was it the Hunky Dories? It was,
yes.
Wasn't it? So number 2. So they're going to have to count. They're going to have to count as a 1, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we've got where we did the 4 cards. So that was card number 1. That was card number 2. But we'll keep these in one bundle. So this will be officially number 2, where we created all of these cards. So that is your number 2. And it's not that they're being entered 4 times, it's just that's number 2. So number 1 is the stamps. Let me bring that back up again. Number 1 is the stamps. Number 2 is the multiples of the Hunky Dories there that we did. And number 3 is the butterfly bag.
I love that.
The butterfly bag there with that lovely Hunky Dory. And number 4 is the stencil. Number 4.
That is beautiful. I love that. I love that. Grapes. I love that. Right, you've got about 5 minutes to vote, get those in. And shall we have a look at Renee's picture, which she sent to the top of the show? Renee sent in with the sunflowers and the bees. She said, I've done one and sent it in. Let's have a look at this. I love this. Happy Mother's Day. What do you think of that, Debbie? That is beautiful, Renee.
That's
we
beautiful.
love that.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love it.
I love that. Right, We're going to quickly go through these. Things have sold out. Things are on their way out. We have had so many deals in the last 2 hours. Let's remember that lovely picture that Renee did was done using this, the background layering stamps, springs display and bees in the border. We love these, and you're getting that other one as well. Price $11.69, saving yourself 70%, $17.95 as well. And then we took a trip down to the foil stamps. You remember that? We love that. The foil stamps die background collection. Beautiful. Again, saving yourself 70%, £17.99, $26.37. Then the Hunky Dory Everlasting Memories. That's demonstration number 2. We made those with these full set collection with luxury toppers, inserts and papers. Remember, it's our freebie frenzy at the minute, so you are getting so much for your money. £18.98, $27.98 as well. And we went over to Hunky Dory again. They are being big friends with us today. The Moonstone gift bag. They are part of our freebie frenzy. You're buying one, you're getting one free. Usually £25 each. You're getting both sets of those today for £24.99, $36.49. Keeping with Hunky Dory, not had a chance to look at these yet, but these, you can buy these as well. For the love of stamps, the Great Outdoors collection with 76 elements. These are beautiful, £23.97, sorry, £23.97, $35.97. Again, you're buying 3, you're getting 3 free with that today. Fantastic. And the backgrounds here are matching alongside these steps for the love of stamps. These go along with this. These are the 8 elements, £19.97 and $29.97. Half price on that. Some fantastic savings today. Then we got a quick look at these. Do you remember the hummingbird? Oh, that was beautiful. I love the hummingbird. The butterflies and the birds collection. That is priced at £17.99, $22.45, saving yourself 70%. There's so much in the show in the last 2 hours. We've covered loads. And the layering stems, which is a quick look at these, which is demo for the one. I love these. These are my favourite. These are my favourite. These £8.99, $10.75, saving yourself. Well, what are you saying? They're over like half price. These are more than half price, 70%. Look at that. And remember, on all of these deals, you are getting yourself your Club Inspire discount, an extra 20% off as well, which is just amazing if you are platinum. So loads to get yourself in. And as well, you love these. Is it still the Hippos in the league, Johnny? We are loving these. The Hunky Dory little books, little happy sheets, 144 sheets per booklet, $4.99, $7.49. The Happy Hippos, again, loads to do these. We love these little families of hippos. Again, all corresponding. I'm flicking through those ever so quick. Those are the Happy Hippos. The flower children. Let's do flower children. Flower children. There we are. That's Power Rangers. I don't know why it's in my head. Right, the flower children again. Carnation again. Something so unique and so different. Not see anything like this from a Hunky Dory. Beautiful again, and you might have seen those quickly, the little cutouts from top. And then we've got the Thank You collection. Loving these. These are really modern, really funky. Some great little ideas in here. Again, showing you these. The typewriter, not even looked at the typewriter. What's the typewriter one? Not looked at that one. Thank you so much. Just a note to say, thank you so much. Love that. We've got coffee. Thanks, Latte. You are a real diamond. Disco shoes. You are super. Loads of little great little cards, little idents, little characters. You're the rainbow in my storm. Above and Beyond, heart to say thank you. You're the sweetest. Thanks for being a cherry on top. Love that pink. That is gorgeous. Look at that cake. Loads of little thank you sets in that book there. And last but not least, in the Hunky Dory set, the Animal Kingdom. A lot of love for the Animal Kingdoms. There's such a range of animals in here. We usually get tigers and dragons, you know, the real animals. There's loads of dragons roaming around here. Frogs. We don't get anything but frogs. We love frogs. We've got a massive dragon, that A. And of course, yeah, the giraffe as well. Loads of stuff as well. Pandas, loads of little random animals. The wolves and eagles, love this. Wolves and eagles, the dragonflies, the flowers there. Loads. Swans, flamingos, butterflies, tigers, elephants, flamingos. I could go on. You get the idea. Animal Kingdom, there's loads of animals. Right. In fact, I'll tell you what, we've got loads coming up. we've got Craft House tonight. I'm back. Me and Debbie are back with Craft House at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. West Coast time. We've got nesting dies, all sorts coming there. Me and Debbie, Bacon's back, Barnsley and Crafts online. T-shirts are available. Then tomorrow, I'm not here. Joe's here tomorrow with this wonderful lady. You may have heard of her. Oh yeah, it's Debbie Robinson. Softest Side. Oh, Bernie does this one. Yeah, I knew that. I was just testing you. Softest Side of Life, 12 p.m. UK time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Soft craft deals. That's all tomorrow for us as well. Do we have a winner? Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Debbie, it's close between two of these cards.
All right, go.
It's been close between number two.
Number two.
Which was our lovely ladies.
Which was the Hunky Dories,
yes.
yeah.
And number three, the butterfly.
Which is the butterfly. Right, okay, which ones?
I am pleased to say number three is the winner. Our butterfly bag is the winner.
I never.
Look at that.
Doesn't it just show you? You can never tell what's going to be the demo of the show. So yeah, it is a gorgeous die set. And let's not forget, it's buy one, get one free, because there is that other beautiful bag that comes with that as well.
Yes.
It's absolutely gorgeous. So yes, absolutely beautiful set of dies to be able to create your lovely gifts. So yeah, we'll pop that on for later on tonight.
We love that. Debbie, you're going to be going against yourself because we're back with Craft House. One quick question, just go back really quickly before you finish. Kay Malone on Facebook, what type of ink pads did you use for the stencils, please?
I used our water reactive ink pads, and it was the Pale Fig, Crushed Velvet and Damson Wine, the purple set. But you can use your quick dry inks on there because you can move it around. Even though it dries instantly, you can still get it into that place. However, pigment inks would look absolutely phenomenal if you did the pigment inks through and then did each stage with the clear embossing powder. That would look beautiful. So that's another thing to think about. The ones I personally used today for that one, for this particular card, were our water reactive ink pads.
Yes.
The Harmony water reactives.
We love those. Now, we've got not long left. Let me remind you, I am sort of new to Crafters. Hello, good to see you. If you've not met me before, my name's George Akid. I am now on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook, George Akid, AKID, and then put CC at the end of that. That'll take you to the Facebook page. Same with Instagram. And over on my Facebook page, I'm giving you the chance to win this Gemini Go. Head to my page. You'll see the picture of this. Retails usually at £90, so worth a bargain. I'm giving one away completely free. All you got to do, like the page, like the picture, comment underneath how long you've been watching Crafters and your favourite thing, and we'll be choosing a winner very, very soon. You've got until Friday, the 21st of May, 8 a.m. UK time, so make sure you give that like. Me and Debbie, we're going to be back here in around 2 hours time with Craft House, so in the meantime, have a good time, have a bit of something to eat, have a sandwich, and I'll see you in a little bit. Goodbye for now.